Hi everybody, we're continuing the night of talking about things that we haven't spoken about before on the channel because we are talking about Sofi. We've not really talked about Sofi technologies before or Sofi technologies. We're going to be doing that in this video. We're looking at the share price, how it's been moving in the past 5 days, past day, and also the past month. And on top of that, I want to talk about a new article from Yahoo Finance which was published in the last week. And I think it does go over a lot of things which will tell us the basics of Sofi in a short video, but also tell us some of the really positive overwhelmingly good things about Sofi as well. So if it does sound like a good video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Bear in mind guys, I can talk about the stock as much as you want. I can make a video on it every single day if it's something that you want to see, but I will only know that you enjoy it by seeing how many likes are on it, seeing how many views are in it, and of course seeing how many new subscribers we get. So if you do enjoy it, do press the buttons. It does absolutely help and it shows me that you guys are enjoying what you see. On top of that though, I need to also reiterate that I am not a financial advisor and this is never ever financial advice. I recommend that you do consult a financial advisor before making any decisions and definitely make sure to educate yourself appropriately before making any investments whatsoever. Do your own research and you shall be fine. But in this one, I'm just going to be sharing my personal opinions and nothing more than that, apart from the article that we do have to speak on. And you know what guys, we're going to start off on the article. This was published about 4 days ago on the 6th of October, and it is from Yahoo Finance. It speaks about how Oppenheimer pounds the table on SOFI stock. It's a very long article, but it does tell us everything that we need to know. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to try paraphrase it as well as I can, just to make things go a bit quicker. So Sofi Technologies has been on the markets since the end of May when it was public via a SPAC route. It was actually founded back in 2011 and specialised first in student loans, but actually has expanded to include a remit of wide array of services. So if you go on their website, you'll see what they're speaking about. They have a lot of different services to speak about. You can see all of the stuff that they do down here, and it really is very, very good. I think it's a very clever company, but this article goes on to speak about that in a bit more detail. So overall, we can see down a bit further, they do speak about the fact that they specialise in mortgages, personal loans, finance tools and services. So yeah, it is a pretty varied business proposition. Following a chat with the CEO Anthony Noto, Oppenheimer's Dominic Gabriel, I believe that is, not only walked away incrementally positive, but also believes that many investors are just beginning to understand the broad opportunities that Sofi's business model aims to capture. To sum things up very quickly, their biggest takeaway is that Sofi has a clear, deliberate, overarching strategy and painstakingly thought out roadmap with a clear focus on individual product return hurdles. This is what Gabriel summarized. So what is the difference between this and a lot of the other fintech players for competition? So overall we can see that this one actually has very unique features which include the richer APIs, which compared to other payment platforms and financial services basically provide a robo-advisory, so it's computer-guided algorithm which helps to pick and manage money investments. So you can see this could be a really big advantage of Sofi going forwards. It is a very clever thing to have, and it is something that a lot of the close other peers do lack. So think about this realistically. It could be a really good thing going forwards into the future for Sofi. Going forwards down, the company is also hoping to secure a banking charter, which it has already attained conditional approving for, and this will ultimately allow for more competitive money interest rates and enabling longer term expansion into the other lending verticals such as auto loans and refinancing. So another area of discussion is the growth of the anticipated tech platform, or at least the anticipated growth of it. While a 5-year revenue outlook breaks down into a mix of 40% lending and 30% each for tech and financial, the present technology platform does not take into account the growth that is already underway and also the product expansion that is also underway. So you can see really there is some big room for growth in the future in my personal opinion, as well as what is being spoken about on the article. So overall we can see the price predictions for Sofi going forwards into the future are pretty good. We have a potential price target over here of 24.50, which is really nice. We have 4 buy ratings and 1 hold rating, which overwhelmingly makes it a strong buy, which is good. So you can see, overwhelmingly, a lot of these analysts are quite positive on Sofi. And when you do look into the business model, as I probably will do with you guys in the near future, you really can understand why. This company does have a lot of potential. The fundamentals for this one are absolutely fantastic. That's the best way to summarize it. They are really good. I think there's a lot of areas here where this business can see big growth going forwards. Now what I want to look at quickly is how this stock has been moving in the past 5 days, also in the past day and the past month too, because like I said, this company in the, I would say, mid to long term has that real potential. It's a very strong company. It has a lot of areas where it could expand its business, and of course this really could do very, very well, in my opinion, in the mid to long term. But the question is, what we're going to see now in the more short term as for where the share price is going, and as to where we could talk about points to potentially buy the stock or even sell the stock if we are using it as a short term trade. Now, as I have already said earlier in the video, and I'm just going to re-stress it, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinions, and I absolutely could be completely wrong. It's just what I personally believe. But what we're going to be doing is we look at the indicators on the 1 day, 5 day and 1 month. On the 1 day we can see that we are almost sat exactly on that moving average. However, we are slightly above it, which is fine, because bear in mind for the majority of Friday we were actually quite flat. So from 1:30 we actually saw a lot of consolidation, but not really too much of a move either upwards or downwards, which allowed the moving average to actually catch up on the 1 day. So it's not too bad, and you would expect it to be relatively close to where we are, coming up towards the end of day, which is fine. Now the RSI figure down here is at 46, so it's also looking quite good. Bear in mind guys, 50 is neutral, so 46 is not too far away from neutral at all, so I'm not concerned about that. And we can see the trend on the MACD is actually bearish at the moment, unfortunately, but again, that could be changing, and the reason why it is bearish is because of this dip that we have seen towards the end of day, as you would expect. Now in the past 5-day chart, you can see we're coming down from the higher part of the week, but ultimately we sat on that moving average still, which is very good. On the RSI, we can see we're still sat on 46, so again, same thing does apply. Not too concerned, it's relatively fine, so I'm happy with that. And we're actually becoming more bullish on the MACD. We do appear to still be a little bit bearish, but yeah, this trend could be changing soon, as we do see the price move upwards, or at least consolidate at a level where we are right now, which is good. The past month chart is showing us a moving average figure of 15.565, which is okay. Of course, it does track the past 50 days, as it is a 50-day moving average, so that's completely fine too. We are seeing the RSI up here at 52, which is good because again, only 2 points away from being neutral, not overbought and not oversold. We can see down here the MACD trend is actually becoming a little bit bearish, but it is still on the bullish side of things. Although as the price has been going down, we've seen these red candles start to step in. You can see that here. We're not really crossing to the downside yet, which is good. But the question is, will we be able to remain in this bullish trend? Because right now, the MACD trend, the lines are crossing over. And like I said, we are seeing those bearish candles start to pop in. What comes next is going to be crucial for the short term of the stock, in my personal opinion. But yeah, in this instance, it goes against what we usually talk about, because bear in mind, guys, in the past week, we've been talking about stocks like ATER, BBIG, CEI, for example, and these are all stocks which people look at from a price action point of view. And you know what? It is nice to have a look at something that has a lot of fundamental potential. I think, you know what, the price action doesn't really tell us everything that we need to know. I think when we look at the business in a bit more detail, as I assume we will do at some point in the next few weeks, you will see how this one really is a stunning model. I think that really will do it well in the mid to long term, as I have said. So would I buy this stock? I personally would buy it, but like I said, in comparison to a few of the others that we have looked at in the past week or so, my strategy would obviously be completely different. I would buy this one if I was willing to hold out for the mid to long term, as I have said, because I think in that time we are definitely going to see the potential of this one expanding very, very well, and I think that would really have a positive impact on the share price. Just my personal opinion, guys, but thank you for watching this short video. I hope you did enjoy. I'll see you all soon, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen, you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously, it is split into multiple sections. Basically, at the top, we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs, and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well. And we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down, you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.